Regardless of what happens going forward, we have to call the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one of the biggest winners of the NFL this offseason. But you can argue that their win goes far beyond this offseason. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers went from Jameis Winston, who is a fine quarterback in his own right, to Tom Brady, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. And as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm not sure we'll ever see another NFL quarterback do some of the things that Tom Brady has done throughout his career. Improbable victory after improbable victory, comeback after comeback, and W after W. It's hard to argue with his production and his outcome. Remember how I said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were having a great offseason? Well, as it stands, their offseason is on track to get even better. Remember the Tom Brady-Rob Gronkowski connection? Remember Rob Gronkowski's retirement? What if I told you that was not a thing anymore? We're going to get into that in just a second, but before we do, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Red Zone Coop video. And that's facts. If you guys like NBA or Madden content, my link to those channels will be in the description below. When OJ Howard is engaged and active, he can be an absolute beast. But that's the thing, throughout his career so far in the NFL, he struggled heavily with consistency. Championship rosters rely on being consistent. You can argue now he's going to have a quarterback like he's never had before, but the truth is that Winston has loved his tight ends, and he's loved them for some time now. With that being said, regardless of whether OJ Howard ends up in Tampa Bay, staying in Tampa Bay, or goes to another team, I do think he is going to be in line for a big year. If he stays in Tampa, Tom Brady knows how to get the best out of talent, maybe more so than any player in NFL history. If he goes to a new location, sometimes a change of scenery is all a player needs. I mean, you guys remember Eric Ebron and how he turned it on with the Indianapolis Colts? I rest my case. Now let's talk about this Rob Gronkowski thing and the timeline of events that have led to Rob Gronkowski's possible return. Earlier today, Bleacher Report reported that Rob Gronkowski said this about a possible return: "You never know." TMZ also reported Gronk said, "I'm not totally done." Gronk's last season in New England, he posted around 700 yards, but it's tough to argue that injuries were not taking a toll on him that season. The thing is, Gronk did that in only 13 games, and he still showcased big-time talent throughout that season. Gronk and Tom Brady have a chemistry that is rarely seen on the NFL level. These guys, when they are hot and in sync, they are simply unstoppable. Gronk is too big and too strong to cover. His catch radius is ridiculous, and he punishes you if you try to bring him down. You have to commit multiple defenders to stopping him when he's going. And sometimes, even when he's not. Ian Rappaport reports retired Patriots tight end Gronkowski has told New England that he's interested in playing football again and would want to do it with the Bucs and Tom Brady. A trade would have to be worked out for this to happen. Following that report, he reported again that Gronkowski in fact has begun putting on weight for a return to football. He's ready and he wants to return. And Tom Brady also wants Gronkowski. Reportedly, the Patriots and the Bucs have been discussing a trade, and this could happen within the next 24 hours. Talk about things heating up and heating up fast. Regarding OJ Howard, I know without a doubt Tom Brady can run a successful two tight end system and keep two tight ends happy with no problem. Depending on the shape that Gronk is in, I truly wonder what Gronk will see going forward. But with the state of the NFL tight end, I think Gronk still will be a very quality tight end at worst in the NFL, playing alongside Tom Brady. Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, he's only 30 years old. As a Saints fan, this is not the best news given the Bucs are going to now be one of our biggest rivals for the division title. Let's keep in mind, 2 years ago, the Patriots tried to trade Gronk to the Lions, but Gronk told them that he would rather retire than play for any other quarterback that's not Tom Brady. Now we have the potential to see this duo back in action. Down in the comments right now, I want to know what you guys think the Buccaneers record will be this season. Do you think this is a team that's going to be playing in the biggest game when next season is all said and done? The crazy thing is, we still have so many moves that are going to be made before the start of the season. We have not even begun to see teams' final rosters or really have any idea what rosters are going to look like when it's all said and done. I have to say, getting a quarterback like Tom Brady should also attract more free agents, but also more undrafted free agents to the Buccaneers, knowing that if you are a quality undrafted free agent and you know you're an undrafted free agent that's going to be on an NFL roster no matter what, you might want to go to the Patriots knowing you have a chance to compete for something bigger or just play alongside one of the greatest quarterbacks in the game. And just like that, Gronk has been traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Patriots send Gronk in a 7th round pick to the Bucs for a 4th. Pending a physical, this is going down. Now, let me know what you guys think about the move down in the comments below. And now let me know how many yards you think Gronk is going to have now that he's out of retirement. As things stand, OJ Howard is still on the team. He's still young and he's still a big time vertical threat. Don't buy into the hype that OJ Howard is not a good football player. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Gronk, and OJ Howard all in the NFC South. This is going to be football that's going to be must watch. Those NFC South defensive backs are going to have to earn every stop. Oh yeah, and don't let the Bucs get a big time receiving back in this year's draft. Almost forgot, news came in, Gronk did pass his physical. Be sure to click the video on the screen right now, guys. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Red Zone Coop, guys, and I am out.